always had rich nigga dreams. My young boy got the tech with the beam. Melted to the pot, turned lava lamp.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another quarantine edition of the Hollywood Reviews.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Brielle and Seth. And we're back again with the Hollywood Reviews. That's my part.
Okay, well say it then.
Okay, I was in the middle of a sentence. Like, don't rush me. Today we're going to be reviewing Stove God Cooks. I know y'all know who that is because I don't know either. I think this is for, is this a mixtape?
Album.
This is an album, sorry. And it's titled Reasonable Drought.
I really don't know. I really didn't know who he was either. After doing a little bit of research, found out he's actually signed to Busta Rhymes. He's from New York. He's a good rapper, I guess. I mean, after listening to it, yeah, he's a pretty good rapper. Don't really know much more about him. But we did listen to his album, Reasonable Drought. So we're ready to give a full review on it. We're going to be reviewing it like every other album, using 5 different criteria. First is going to be lyrics. Second is production/instrumental. Third is vocals. Fourth is rhythm and flow. And fifth is replay value. We're going to start it off with the lyrics. For the lyrics.
How about you go first? Since you were so hyped to introduce the channel.
That's because you weren't doing it.
I was going to do it.
Now, if I tell you to do the lyrics and then you're not doing it, then I guess I will have to go first.
Do you want me to do it? Because I'm ready.
Sure, go ahead.
For the lyrics, I gave it a 9. Why did I give it a 9? Oh, because I felt like it was, the only reason I gave it a 9, I just felt like it was one-dimensional. But I guess this is his first album, so but still, I still feel like he could have switched it up for one damn song or 2 songs. He did try to switch it up and do a song for women, but it wasn't really. That wasn't.
You say you like that song?
I do, but that's not really a song for women, is what I'm saying. That's not really.
Okay. Listen, man, this is the Stove guy. He gonna do what he do. You know what I mean?
I don't know what he do. I'm just finding out. And I just felt like it was all about the same thing.
Okay.
What would he say?
All right,
what did he lyric?
For the lyrics, I gave it a 10.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.
Stove God Cooks. It's cooking up that crack. Stove God, fuck this joint up, man. Let me get a little bit more serious with it. For the lyrics, gave it 10. His content is kind of one-dimensional, but I feel like it was very, very vivid. He got even personal with some of the shit. On one of the songs, I think he said something like his dad made him right after he fucked his mom up or some shit like that. Like
after they had an argument, I don't know if he said.
No, he said some shit like that. He said after he beat her ass or some shit, and I'm like, damn, like, all right, like, and then that whole song, like, I think that's Crosses, but that whole song, he kind of like was just going in, like, even throughout the whole entire project, though, he was going in, but it was mostly talking about like either drugs or selling drugs or shit like that. But what else do you expect from somebody named Stove God Cooks? But I feel like he did that very well, though. It's not even the shit he was saying was like detailed shit, and his punchlines was good. Some of them made you like chuckle a little bit because the shit he was saying. What do you say? Something whiter than John B. I was like, yo, that was funny as shit. I don't know. It's always funny when they talk about like they say somebody like a person, and John B. be acting like he ain't even white.
I think he tried to say that he Hispanic. I think he tried to pull that. Like, you know what I mean?
He white.
He is, but I think he tried to get away with it.
It was another song right here where he said something.
He keeps talking about Rihanna.
I mean, hey, I'm trying to smash.
That's not happening.
Maybe one day.
Okay.
Maybe one day. You never know.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like his lyrics were top notch, even though they were kind of one dimensional. I feel like when it comes to talking about, he's a new artist, but he did this shit better than I can maybe think of like one other person I could probably think right now that would talk that shit better than him. That's or close to it was maybe Pusha T, maybe, but everybody else, honestly, he did that shit better than like everybody else. Talking that drug talk, like, so gave it a 10 for that. But move on to production. He's looking directly at my score, but it's all good.
I was.
I know you were. What?
But I didn't know what that was doing.
Oh, you gotta take a shot, right?
No, I ain't doing shit. I take a shot and Zora comes by. How about that?
There we go. Try to bring her into this.
Why are you giving me this lopsidedness?
Here. Okay, that's one.
That's enough.
Here you go.
I got to go to work tomorrow. I got a meeting too.
Me too.
You don't got shit.
That's so disrespectful, yo.
You don't have no meeting. You just sitting
never
here
know if I
lying
got
because
a
you're
meeting.
lying.
I ain't said I had a meeting. I said I had to go to work.
I said I have a meeting.
And I said
then you said
no, I had to go to work.
Anyway, what I'm doing production, right?
Yeah, but after you take the shot, though, right?
I thought that we wanted to keep the ball rolling.
We do, but at the same time, your shots might pile up if I got another 10. So you might want to, unless you want to take 3 shots in a row. Okay. Now we got it on camera. The domestic violence is real.
I'm all talk, you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Never been a fighter a day in my life. For production, I gave it a 10.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.
I was gonna give it a 9, just because of the it seemed like it was kind of like it was no like direction as far as the beats flowing. Like, you know what I mean? I just felt like it was kind of like all over the place as far as not his flow. I'm talking about like the flow of the music.
Yeah, it had more like of a mixtape.
Right. It was like not no like real
theme.
Yes.
Theme was him selling work.
But what I'm saying is, it don't seem like it was something that was like put together as like a piece of art, I guess I would say, because it doesn't seem like each thing was tied in together with it. It kind of seemed like each song just was with that song, and then it was just put on to the project. Whereas I feel like when I don't want to compare him to Westside Gunn, but I feel like with his, like, you could tell.
Westside Gunn is an artist, though. He's a rapper, so it's different.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know what he called himself. It's a musical artist.
Westside Gunn said he an artist.
All right. Well, anyway, I even though I felt like that, I was like, fuck it. I ain't gonna be too critical because it is a new artist, and at the end of the day, I did like all of the beats. So, and that's pretty much what it's about. So, I just was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a 10.
Alright. I gave it a 10 also for production.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.
Production on this is top notch in my opinion. I mean, he got beats he got a lot of the beats got samples on it. It sound like some like either 70s or 80s samples from shit like that. Somebody singing on it. Honestly, it kind of, some of those ones like that kind of remind me of like some Kanye beats a little bit. But I mean, all of them, I think this whole album is produced by Roc Marciano. And I thought he was just a rapper, so I found out he makes beats too, but they're pretty fire. So I mean, even he had other beats that were just more like a little bit more traditional as far as like he had some joints with like horns and shit on it, like so it's a bunch of different types of beats. It doesn't sound like the whole album is produced by the same exact person, versus like other albums where you got like that where you got people like Pop Smoke. I still fuck with his music, but you can clearly tell that mostly all the beats on his album are either produced by the same person, the baby, shit like that. Like you can tell that these beats are dope, but they all sound a little bit different in my opinion, and got different elements in it. So we're gonna move on. Hold on, gotta do a shot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
Sorry for what?
for this. But I couldn't not give you a 10.
Be more specific.
You want me to take the shot for you?
No, I don't need nobody to take no shot for me.
Alright. Don't say I never fucking offered
nobody
you.
to do that for me. I'm not no bitch.
Whoa. Alright. Moving on to vocals. What'd you give for vocals?
An 8, I believe, but let me double check.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave it an 8. I was surprised at actually how he was able to pull off some of the singing that he did when it. Well, it's not some. He did a lot. He actually did a lot of it.
Like on the hooks and shit.
Yeah, not like through the verse. I was surprised for him to not have features for those type of parts where he could have just easily grabbed somebody. I actually felt like he did a really, really good job. I definitely thought it was above average. And then I think like he, when he did sing, he tried to like, it was kind of just like talking, but you know what I mean? But just with a little bit of rhythm to it. Yeah, like he wasn't really trying to
really do it.
Yeah, do too much. So I liked it a lot. It was more like a talking, singing, and I didn't feel like it was out of pocket, and it wasn't any auto tune. And I do like the way he was able to like switch to different melodies. Like you wouldn't expect him to say certain things a certain way, like he did. So he, to me, it seemed like he was actually using his voice as an instrument. So I gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8 also. I thought his, like, as far as vocals, his singing is a lot better than the average rapper. He honestly, when he sings, he kind of sounds like J. Cole to me. Like when J. Cole sing. That's not a bad thing because I don't think he's a bad singer for a rapper. And just like what you was talking about, where he'll switch on up like, always had rich nigga dreams. The young boy got the tag with the big.
Like
that was hot. Like that shit was hot. Like when he do shit like that. So I fucked with that. Had
it
to
remind me of Nipsey a little bit too sometimes.
I mean his flow be like I think like on that song Crosses. Yeah. I was gonna say that.
Sorry.
But yeah, for the vocals I gave it an 8. I fucked with it. I mean, especially for him being a rapper singing like that.
What's next? Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah.
Oh, for Rhythm and Flow, I gave it a 10.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.
What we were just talking about as far as him like being able to do different melodies.
Yeah.
That goes hand in hand with the flow too, I guess. I felt like his flow is pretty much unpredictable if you don't know him. I guess like once you get used to more and more projects from him, you'll be able to pick it up. But I feel like his flow, I don't think it. I feel like you can tell who he picks like influences from, but I still feel like he has his own little flavor that he adds to it, like how we talked about how he switches up the melodies and stuff like that. So I thought he did a really, really good job, and especially for a new artist to be able to sound like somebody, like a different sound, like to actually sound different than what Jay-Z can, like for him to actually have his own sound, it's kind of hard now. So I gave it a 10.
Right. All right. I give it a 10 also.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.
He does have like a unique flow. I was getting like J. Cole vibes on some songs. Even when he raps, like he kind of sounds like J. Cole talking about selling crack, like what you would never get. Like so, it's still, you know what I mean. It's still something to be heard here. Like you know what I mean. Like it's still something you can't just straight up say like, yo, he sound like J. Cole. I'd rather just listen to J. Cole. Like J. Cole don't talk about selling crack, so this where you could get it at right here. And then you got I think he also sounds like Nipsey, And some songs, especially like Crosses, like when he started going in on that, like the last verse, it sounded like he kind of yelling a little bit, like, and that's not too bad people to sound like. Like, I mean, Nipsey and J. Cole, two of the best rappers that ever done it. So, I mean, I gotta give it a 10 for the flow. It's kind of like how remember when Big Sean came out, when he first came out, people were saying he sounded like Kanye and Drake.
You know, I don't really care.
Oh well, when he first came out, that's what I heard a lot of people say. He
but I can see
Kanye
that.
and Drake.
I can see that.
And that wasn't too bad. People didn't sound like, you know what I mean? And that's probably why he's been so successful. I mean, that plus the lyrics and shit. So, let's go ahead and move on to there's 2 10s. All right, so we moving on to replay value. Did you already give your score for replay?
No, I think I gave it an 8. Yeah, I did.
All right.
For replay value, I gave it an 8. I do see myself revisiting this. Like I figured 80% of the time.
You like to be a drug dealer, so.
On the days that I like to
like
sell dope, yeah. But
wake up in the morning, go to the hospital, and listen to music like you selling dope and shit.
Yes.
You ain't selling it, but you.
When I did used to give out my medication,
Like,
I don't do that no more. But I definitely did used to feel like that when I used to give out my medication. That's when Future had it first came out.
Oh my god.
With the Future Hendrix one.
Yeah.
With Draco, I used to in the medication room.
Right.
Listening to that.
After all you fucking.
As for the Xannies, I never forgot.
Like,
I did have the Xannies. I did.
Acting like you fucking Pablo Escobar and shit, man.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gave it an 8 because yes, this is gonna be my go-to when I'm in my queen pin my queen pin bag. But I'm still listening to R&B, y'all.
Right.
For the most part, right now. I don't know what's gotten into me because I really wasn't like that before. It's just a lot of
it's a lot of listen to shit.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't like that either, but I still enjoy it too.
Yeah, I really wasn't. You like toxic R&B.
No,
it's a difference.
I like
it's a difference.
Both.
It's a difference.
Both. You like toxic too? You act like Chris Brown ain't fucking toxic. He toxic as shit.
Chris Brown be pouring his heart out.
No, Chris Brown said, my
Brown
dick out there, you better start sucking or something. That's a Chris Brown lyric.
Okay, this.
Yes. That
don't count though, because that's not an R&B song.
But nobody even look at it
that's
like...
a pop song.
People look at it... Oh, my God. People look at it like it's not even like... I don't know, man. Whatever.
Nah.
For replay value, I gave it an 8.
Okay, the same thing again.
Yeah, for replay value, I gave it an 8. I was on the fence about giving it 9, honestly. The only thing that really kind of made me give it an 8 instead of a 9 was just the fact that I listened to the whole album and it kind of flows pretty well, even though it doesn't, the music isn't like cohesive and like that, but like it's all the same type of content, so it kind of is cohesive, but like the only thing is just like kind of it's like no features on here, so you don't get a chance to hear nobody else's voice, and that's kind of rare for like a time like now and like this, yeah, especially if he got like Busta Rhymes backing him. I'm sure Busta Rhymes could have made a call and got somebody on here, but maybe he just didn't want nobody on there. But like it just was the fact that
he did. Busta Rhymes probably
like
who he wanted to do.
Yeah, like the fact that most of these songs on here, they're not like they're pretty like they're like 2-verse songs. They're like either anywhere from like 2.5 minutes to 4 minutes, and that's kind of long for like songs now. Like most niggas, it's a lot of niggas making songs from 2 minutes to 3 minutes. Like that's like the average length of a song nowadays. It's not no more 3 verses, and I feel like he's really rapping. So like to listen to that much, I don't know. It's probably because like my brain has been like programmed by this new music and shit like that. Like I don't know, but yeah, like it just is, yeah, like by the 3rd verse or like just too much rapping sometimes. But I still fuck with it, and just the fact there was no other features on here, that kind of made it boosted down from a 9 to an 8 on replay value. It's just like I just get a little bit tired of hearing the same person over and over. And that's the same thing that I think with like J. Cole shit. Like a lot of his albums, I think that's where people get it from when they be like, oh well, J. Cole put me to sleep. It's just like his voice over.
I never heard nobody say that.
Oh my god, that was a big thing. Like,
I never heard
like
nobody
before.
say that.
Honestly, within like maybe like 2017 or 2018, that's when people like stopped saying that about him, kinda.
Really?
But people, that was like a big thing that people used to say, like, yo, like listening to that new J. Cole album, it would just be a meme of somebody just sleep and shit, like saying like his music put you to sleep, like. And I mean, it was funny to say and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to say it. And I honestly,
You did.
but I never really listened to one of his full length albums until KOD, and that was kind of fire. And it wasn't like boring. It was a nice mixture of music. But let's finish this shit off. So we're gonna go ahead and tally up the final scores. Be right back with the final score. All right, we are back. We got the final score for you. Final score for Stove Guy Cooks. Reasonable Drought is gonna be a 9.1.
Whoa, for a new artist?
All right,
That's pretty good.
That's pretty great.
That's pretty
Shit,
good.
like your first album, that's a high bar to follow. Like, I mean,
That's pretty good.
how'd y'all feel about this album? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell so we get the alerts. We dropping content fucking good like 3 to 4 days a week. Like, I mean, that's a lot of content. Like,
oh, I was supposed to do this. You did this without me. You
And
like,
again-
you're a sucker ass nigga because you supposed to
yo, that was from fucking Rhythm and Flow, yo. That was like fucking
You
4
didn't share this
categories
before.
ago, yo. I did, but you wasn't doing it. You just start talking after y'all poured it. So I fucking drank my shit. I'm not about to sit up here like no little bitch. I mean, that's what some people do. But yeah, I mean, if you like this video, hit the like button. We'll see y'all later.